Radio Raheem in Miami Beach with Viddal. I want to say trainer.
Yeah.
Because you're a trainer tonight.
I am. I was. Yeah. I was a trainer tonight.
And sometimes when you work in the corner, it's tough because, like they all say, you can't get in there and fight for your man. Mm-hmm. But when you saw him out there in the first round, what were you saying to yourself after that first knockdown?
You know, the first round, I said from the before the fight, the first round would be the hardest round because he's fresh. You know, a lot of Gibbs' game plan comes from the person being worn out, tiring them out, and then, you know, executing off their mistakes. But we didn't get to that point of the fight, and, you know, he got caught early. Fair play to Jake. You know, he caught him. Boxing is the rules. You get contacted and you touch down. It's a knockdown. You don't have to be hurt. And, you know, it's just experience, and you move on.
In a situation like this, many a trainer has told me, man, I was just hoping to get my guy back to the corner. Yeah. If I had just had a word with him, if you could have got him back to the corner, what would the advice have been?
I would have just asked him if he had all his senses together, made sure he was okay, and then told him, you know, to go back to the game plan, which was just not to aim for the head and aim for the chest, and, you know, just reset him and get his mind back into the game plan. But we didn't get the opportunity. You know, these guys are fighting on a big level, inexperience, and the 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Not much we can do.
Everybody who competes wants to win. Both of these guys are fighters. So it's also the trainer's obligation to take care of the mental, win or lose or draw.
That's number one. The safety of the fighter is number one.
So when you got back to the corner or got back to this trailer, what were your words for AnEsonGib?
Well, I just said to him, listen, I'm proud of you. Take your time. We'll see the doctor. Make sure you're okay. First and foremost, as I always say, these guys are my friends and my brothers. Then it's not about me just coaching them. So I want to make sure his health is good regardless of result. And we're going to do that. And we'll head back and we'll celebrate the fact that he put himself through a grueling camp. And it's a landmark in his life. So we're going to still celebrate.
Now, we saw one of your brothers climb through the ring, climb into the ring, pushing and shoving. We're back at it. Yeah. Paul, KSI, it looks like that's going to happen. KSI is going to need you in that corner, man. Are we doing this dance one more time? You can't leave him hanging for this fight now.
Nah, I got to rack up some fights, man. You know, listen, I've been boxing 16 years. It's time for the sport to pay me back, and they ain't going to pay me back if I ain't in the ring. So I got things to do. I got things to achieve, and they will do all the negotiations for that in the background, and we'll just see what happens.
Jake has said many times, and Logan has agreed that he's the better fighter of the two. Obviously, KSI got the win against Logan. Do you feel like they're correct after what you saw tonight? Is Jake the better of the two?
Well, you didn't really get a chance to see Jake perform, really. You know, it was one of those fights that ended really early. We don't know how it would have been. We didn't get a chance to test him. You know, he landed the shot clean. That's boxing. That's how it goes. Not the first time or the last time we're going to see that happen. And, you know, I can't really make a decision on, you know, who's better off a fight that's that short.
If you're not in the corner, this may be one of the only times you give advice to KSI then. Seeing what you saw today, knowing KSI as well as you do, that fight happens. What's your advice to him? How does he beat Jake Paul?
You know, KSI is completely different to Gib. You know, his number one thing is his athleticism and his power. You know, JJ's got immense power, so it changes the dynamic of things tremendously if someone can have one shot to finish a fight. I don't know. I don't have any advice for him right now because it's too premature for all of that. But if the fight is announced, just because I won't be in the corner, don't mean I won't be helping him or advising him while he's in camp.
Since you've committed to switching to isolating everything out except for boxing yourself, talk to me about what training, being a trainer, has done for you. What were the highs and the lows, the best moment and the worst moment about working corners and getting guys prepared for fights?
The best moment of training is just seeing the guys pick up the moves, and when they actually hit the fight night and they're just proud of what they've learned, and they're confident in their skills and ability based off what the information, you know, Leon has given them and I've given them, and it's just seeing them happy. And these are landmarks in their lives. Like I said, these are things they'll remember 50, 60 years old. So that's the best bit. And then the improvement or the setback, you can say, is that I want to fight for them. You know, I'm teaching them the fundamentals and stuff I learned years ago, and sometimes I wish I could just hop in and do it for them and make everyone's life easier, but you can't do that. You just have to hope and, you know, put your faith into your fighter and hope he performs. And, you know, Gib didn't get a chance to show his potential today, but that's how it goes.
Well, we get a chance to see you hop in there and fight for yourself, finally focusing on your own career solo. That's a good thing. We can't wait to see you in the ring. Thank you for the time. and all the action from the corner. Radio Raheem with Viddal.